Muito bom.
Caralho, filha da puta.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages. It was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
Vai falar do
A
celular.
bug in the virus's programming.
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah! Snake! Your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon!
Acabou o jogo, né?
Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
Vai falar o jogo acaba. Play Metal Gear 2.
How do I stop it?
Metralhadora! Mete bala. Tipo, eu não sei no que virar com a Stinger. Deixa eu ver.
Snake, what happened?
Snake.
Snake,
What happened?
Snake!
Liga pro Emerit aí, deve falar onde é que tem que ir.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Caralho, apertou o botão. Só consigo atirar no de Nick. Ah, não é Nick, não é Stinger, simplesmente. Eu perdi tudo. Nossa, eu perdi muito tempo. de base. Ficar atrás dessa caixona grande. Beleza.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Meu Deus, eu tive que explodir. Aí tá triste. Eu não sei, vídeo. Saga. Eu não sei se vale a pena ficar nessa caixa quando ele tá muito perto. Essa não é a caixa que eu tô jogando.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
É o jeito pra ele perder o range original. Da localização. Alternando toda hora entre o chefe e o Stinger Shot. Ali usa automaticamente quando tá na mata. Ele não... Mano, não morreu ainda essa parte dele. Ele ficou com umzinho de vida. daí na hora que eu fui mirar não deu target nele.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
É triste.
Did that do it?
Nice try, Snake! Die!
Hurry! Get away! Great Fox.
The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Caralho, muito foda.
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister. But every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
Ai!
the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox! Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar,
Can't do it.
I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive
do it.
nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light.
It's no good. I can't do it. No. I can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Acho que já era. Eu fico perguntando, será que agora esse Stun Grenade funciona porque ele tá com coquetel?
Não sei.
Oi?
Não sei, real. Tem que usar a arma, né? Também. Não tá usando.
Eu esqueci que ela existia. Real, eu esqueci que ela existia, de verdade.
Ele tá com a boca fechada, não. Meu Deus do céu. Tem que dar um quick save lá. Na moral, meu. É embaçado do PSP isso. Pegar.
fuck out. Snake! Snake!
E tentar também deitar nessa caixa assim.
Eu fiquei muito triste que eu atirei o tiro e... Eu podia ter usado cura, mas eu atirei o tiro e
Fuck out. Snake! Snake!
É, provavelmente, né? Ele tá na caixa, deve funcionar.
Não sei se funciona. Imaginando que tá pegando porque tu tá em pé do lado da caixa, que não faz sentido os hits da caixa. Também correr mais pra frente. Tipo, quando estiver longe, tem que correr pra cima do robô. Né? Ah, já fudeu que... Muito perto.
Só que ele mirou em mim, eu tenho radar.
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar,
Can't do it.
I was taken from the battle.
No,
Neither
can't
truly
do it.
alive nor truly dead. An undying
I can't do it.
in a world of
Can't do it.
but soon
It's no good. I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
logo, pelo amor de Deus.
Cara. Se matar.
Acabou o jogo. Final Canon desbloqueado. É, pior que eu tenho um load state lá, mas eu não sei se eu dou.
Acho meio. Vai demorar muito essa porra, tá maluco.
Acho que eu uso. Tá.
Porque de qualquer jeito eu acho que dá pra ligar. Tenta ligar pra mailing e ver se dá pra ter salvo.
Essa segunda phase?
É, tipo, dá pra usar o rádio, né?
Já tem.
Qualquer jeito. Ah, dá pra ligar.
Snake, there's nothing I can do to help you. All I can do is cheer you
Fica
on.
só torcendo e foda. Dá sim, foda-se. Nice.
Ah, então se for o save state. O card ainda tá na call?
Não.
Vazou? Caralho, bugou o jogo.
Tem um bagulho também, tipo, não precisa esperar a mira, tá ligado?
É, dá pra
Tá,
tirar
tá,
sangue.
agora isso aí também acho. Dá 2 tiros. Mais rápido.
É que dá mais dano se eu mirar. Não deu dano.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust! Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things Oh, different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
Caralho.
Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me.
Basic.
And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you!
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Oh. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl. Oh.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm
Caralho,
sorry.
velho.
They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
Ah, vamos sair no palco com
See
ele.
this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Mano a mano.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
E aí, vai deixar eu lutar?
Have at you, Snake! Nice shot! You're out of time! You're out of time!
Vai logo, porra.
You're out of time!
Mano, não acredito que eu perdi no X1 mano a mano, velho.
Have at you, Snake!
Literalmente deve ficar desviando toda hora.
Snake! What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake?
É isso.
Nice shot!
É isso.
Have at you, Snake! Nice shot! Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Dá uma cabeçada e
You're
foda-se.
out of time!
Caralho, dá pra...
Tá muito...
You're out of time!
Nós tomamos um combo, velho. Ah, mano.
You're out of time!
Foda que no frame de invencibilidade pode dar um pau.
Have at you, Snake! Nice shot! Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Cara, só no combate inteiro. Tomou 2 hits.
What's wrong, Snake? You're out of time!
Olha isso, velho. Não pegou o combo. Parka Fight não é difícil, velho. Eu que não sou bom em combate com Parka.
Nice shot! Better hurry! It's going to blow! Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Porra de cabeça.
You're out of time! You're out of time!
Meu Deus! Fiz um chute de bola mais difícil do jogo. Simplesmente. E por último, rei melhor.
Have at you, Snake! Nice shot! What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake? You're out of time! What's wrong, Snake? Better hurry. It's going to blow!
Ai, ai. Bora vai, mano.
Só vai. Pior que faltou as duas vezes uma porrada.
How about you, Snake?
Olha aqui, velho.
Nice shot!
Assim. Isso dá dano.
You're out of time! You're out of time! You're out of time!
Meryl. Meryl?
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl,
Are
it
you
must have
okay?
been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture,
Torture?
and things even worse than that. I was fighting too, just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh boy.
Faltam uns
I guess we're
20
considered
minutos no máximo pra
expendable.
acabar.
Is there a way out of here?
Deve-se.
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going
Esse
to
é o
do?
maior bait do Kojima.
I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
Já vou logo falando, Michel, que é pra não criar expectativa nenhuma.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon,
Que é que eu perdi?
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Destruiu o Metal
this is a
Gear.
hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
He's
Dead.
fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Meryl.
Based.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Literalmente isso, pro resto da série.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up.
Ele tá fixando, entendeu? Perdi muita coisa. Depois a gente explica pra acabar.
Hurry. Looking good, Snake.
Vambora, mulher! Toma no cu, velho! Vambora, mulher! Vamos acabar o bagulho! Negócio de sapão.
Hurry!
Agora é hurry, né, porra? Barração.
I'll drive.
Não, mano.
And a surveillance camera.
Caralho, não tem item nenhum.
Damn, no police. All right, keys.
Pro carro, corre.
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Atrás? Atrás?
Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake. Snake, hold on.
Meu Deus, ela me redirecionou. Tá.
Uh-oh, Snake. Checkpoint.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake. Okay, Snake, let's go. We're not out of the woods yet.
Here they come!
We'll never
Cara,
make
é
it.
sério, a mira desse jogo é muito ruim, vai tomar no cu. Meu Deus, os caras não morrem!
You did it, Snake.
agora, cara? Qual foi? Ah, não.
Not yet, Snake!
Meu Deus, velho.
It's not over yet! Liquid!
Sai daqui, pata foda. Caralho, bora empatar a foda dos games. Liquid Snake.
Linha de cobra colorada.
O Snake tá durão ali. 9 no segundo. Só ali.
Tá fumando tanto, que porra é essa?
A famas dele voando ali. Olha a arma do carro. Não, tanto tiro que esse cara já tomou e não morre. Vou morrer.
Daylight. We're gonna crash.
Caralho.
Não é possível, mano. O Snake foi de base. Só pode.
Snake morrendo na cutscene final.
Alguém vai de base, velho. Caralho, para de tensão. Vai logo.
Meryl,
Cara, esse carro tem 200 pneus, velho.
are you okay? You okay?
Yeah. Just a little shook up.
Meryl, can
Você
you
massa eles
move?
levantar o carro, né?
It's no good. I can't move.
What
Ah,
happened to
não,
Liquid?
mano.
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake! Snake!
Não fez efeito.
Só assim pra ele morrer mesmo, né? Porque ele acabou de tomar cerca de 30 balas no corpo e não morreu.
Porra, ele explodiu. O caralho do
If
Rex
he's dead,
explodiu com ele
that
dentro.
means
Ele caiu de 40 metros da porra do robô e foda-se.
Don't say it,
O
Snake.
Wesker 2, né?
Acabou de capotar o Corsa e
what happened
foda-se.
to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, You can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake,
Colonel
I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that.
Hang
You
on,
two
sweetheart.
officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you.
All along.
Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Ela simplesmente falou, você pode morrer a qualquer momento da sua vida, então vive ela até você ter um ataque cardíaco do nada, assim, no seu supermercado. Entra no supermercado.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable, mutable. But that's not all. It's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA, because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were, and I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
Eles vão deixar mesmo isso em branco até aparecer algum outro jogo?
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our
Ou tem algo que eu
children.
não peguei? Ainda tem mais coisa.
Living is a link to the future. That's how all
Falta
life
ele viver.
works.
Provavelmente ele não tá
Loving each other, teaching
Ele
each
só
other.
infecta os outros.
That's how we can change the world. I
Esse é o
finally
famoso
realized
manito da seringa da Isa.
the true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Caralho. Caguei o final completamente.
E Climax no final do jogo. Aí o Hang On Sweetheart
Look,
2.
I found this.
Cara, é literalmente o Rainbow Six. A mulher tá até com a mesma roupa, que porra é essa?
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or
E
the
é o
first
final a
time we
mesma
met?
coisa também, é
A
cucada.
reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Vai o caralho, esse segundo
What
jogo é
are
seu
those?
também, filho da puta.
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Eu tenho pra mim que esse final foi feito só porque ele pensou que esse é o último jogo da série, tá?
É, eu também acho.
Porque não faz sentido esse final.
Foda. Críticas sociais aí.
Quero ver qual vai ser o plot do segundo jogo, porque literalmente esse jogo meio que encerra a série. Dava pra acabar aqui.
O segundo se passa antes, né?
Não é depois, é seguido.
Foi?
É isso que não faz sentido nenhum esse final aí, tipo. Não dá nem pra dar spoiler, pra não criar esperança real, tipo. Ele só tem, tipo, um caso aí realmente depois do 1. Só que, tipo, no 2 já acabou, tá ligado? Tipo, só mencionam lá pro quarto jogo. e não acontece nada com eles mais. Tipo, é só isso aí mesmo. Foi o fim da relação deles.
É aquele famoso caso genérico do maluco ser feito pra.
É isso aí, ele só sabe guerrear.
Só sabe guerrear e não sabe fazer outra coisa.
Tipo, é real bizarro. Tipo, eu acho real que ele fez isso aí pra que, tipo, se encerrava, foda-se, né?
Ah, mas ia ser um puta final foda depois de todo o lore do primeiro. Dos primeiros Metal Gear esse jogo.
É que ia ser um final feliz pro Dave, né? Mas, tipo. Os outros jogos compensam, eu acho, com a história do universo inteiro do jogo. Que faz sentido os outros jogos.
Tantor, o que você perdeu? Você viu a hora da ativação?
Vi que tipo, eles beitaram o cara.
Isso.
Aí o maluco que era o mestre dele, na verdade, era o Liquid.
Isso. Basicamente depois disso o Liquid ele entrou no Metal Gear e teve uma batalha do Solid contra o Liquid dentro do Metal Gear Rex. Aí a maneira de derrotar a máquina, se você quiser saber, eu te conto, senão só skip isso.
Maravilha, só quero saber a história.
Aí depois disso aí, basicamente, o Snake pra derrotar o Metal Gear, eu preciso falar então da fraqueza do boss. No braço esquerdo do Metal Gear Rex tinha um satélite que é basicamente o radar. Ele mostrava onde o Snake tava, onde atirar. Então o objetivo era destruir esse satélite. Aí o Snake começou a atirar no satélite, até que ele destruiu metade dele. E aí depois que ele atirou, chegou um ninja. O plot é, o ninja, na verdade, era o Grey Fox. E o Grey Fox é o irmão da Naomi, que já estava sendo cogitado antes como uma espiã.
Sim.
E aí teve todo um momento lá do Grey Fox se sacrificando para destruir o radar do Metal Gear Rex. E aí ele meio que se sacrificou para destruir esse radar. Com isso o Snake conseguiu destruir o radar.
É por isso que o ninja queria batalhar com
isso.
O bagulho lá da guerra anterior.
Isso.
É que eles são, tipo, teoricamente assim, é como se ele fosse o superior do Snake. Ele é o Fox da Foxhound, né? Tipo, ele é o mais pica, o soldado mais pica da Foxhound. Aí no 1 e no 2 eles, tipo, tem... No primeiro, o Grey Fox é capturado. O Snake vai, salva ele lá e resolve a parada. Isso. Aí no 2, no final do primeiro jogo, tipo, a OTAN bombardeia o bagulho lá, mata um monte de criança, um monte de coisa. Aí o Grey Fox fica puto com essa parada, tá ligado? Aí, tipo, ele fica do lado do Big Boss de novo e, tipo... Aí o Snake tem que ir e derrota ele. Aí ele pensa que ele tava morto, por isso que, tipo, ele não sabia que ele tava vivo ainda e dá essas putarias. Aí, tipo, como eles dois eram, tipo, muito amigos, ele queria que o Snake matasse ele, porque ele só tava vivendo por conta de um experimento maluco que fizeram com ele.
Ele morreu e reviveram ele, eu vi isso daí.
Aí, tipo, como ele tava muito fudido, assim, ele queria ter a última batalha com o Snake, só que aí como o Liquid Snake ia matar o Solid, né, aí ele foi lá e ajudou e se sacrificou pelo Nito. É uma foda assim.
E tipo, teve alguma coisa sobre o Big Boss aí?
Fala só que realmente ele é o pai genético do
pai genético
do Liquid e do Solid.
Depois disso o Solid explode lá o Metal Gear e aí ele ficou pelado,
tipo assim,
você tinha perguntado se é porque ele foi explosão do Metal Gear, explodiu e ele ficou desacordado depois.
Cara.
O bagulho é que, tipo assim, não é culpa do Big Boss que eles existem também. Tipo, fizeram esse experimento aí, tipo, é coisa do governo essa porra. Tá?
Sim, essa parada do vírus, que eu não entendi muito bem.
Não explicam quem coloca, mas fica claro que é o governo que coloca nele, tá? Porque não foi a menina que colocou.
Mas qual o motivo de ter esse vírus?
Porque eles querem matar todo mundo da Foxhound.
Tá.
Por isso que é o vírus Fox Dead. Tipo,
entendi.
todo mundo que tava envolvido nos incidentes da Foxhound tá na lista.
Morria, né?
Porque ele, tipo, a Foxhound é como se fosse tipo, todo esse projeto, o Genoma Sword, que tipo, também fala que todos os soldados que o Snake mata durante o jogo aí, tipo, tudo, também foram feitos pelo gênio do Big Boss. Só que, tipo, eles são como se fosse é outro tipo, eles são mais merda. Tipo, o Snake é realmente a cópia do Big Boss, só que os outros são tipo só pegaram uma parte do DNA de soldado dele e colocaram nos caras, tá ligado?
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate. To be
Não, então eles
ruled by your
então eles foram
genes.
feitos artificialmente, tanto o
Humans
Snake
can
quanto o
choose the
Liquid.
type of life they want
Todo
to
mundo foi
live.
feito artificialmente.
Entendi.
The important thing is that you choose life.
O Solid tem os
And
genes,
then live.
os genes dominantes e o Liquid os recessivos.
Ah, é por isso que ele é louro, caralho, que ideia foda, na real. Caralho, que bagulho da hora, velho.
Aí faz sentido depois quando aparece a mãe deles também.
Cara, agora eu fiquei muito pica, velho, na moral. O detalhe do cara ser louro porque ele tem o gene recessivo é muito pica.
E é por isso que o Dave também é idêntico, literalmente, ao Big Boss, a cara dele.
Ah, é por isso que o Liquid tava puto também, né? Porque, tipo, o Solid que tinha o gene real do Big Boss.
The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one.
Ia lá!
Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do?
Caralho!
Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance.
O maluco tá com a bomba, foda-se.
Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Que? O presidente é o... Não. Eu entendi certo.
Ah, mas eu acho que... Eu não sei de quem é agora. Mas é porque quem tá falando é o Revolver Ocelot. Eu não sei se é o da Rússia.
Bravo.
Vou salvar essa print.
Por isso que eu tava falando pra ti esse bagulho, tipo... O Ocelot é muito estranho, velho. As razões dele, tipo... Muito bizarro esse personagem.
Ah, printou Read the Mission Log. Não. Cara, se dane, vai ficar salvo na gravação, eu tiro o print depois. Caralho, que foda.
Tá, então o que acabou de acontecer é que é invertido, então. O gene dominante era o...
Não, tipo, tá certo, só que os genes estão certos, só que eu acho que é porque fizeram o superior realmente não é o Snake, mas eu acho que é por conta do coisas que vão acontecer mais na frente, assim, tá ligado? Mas o gene dele é meio cagado, acho. Basicamente. Tá?
Então, um bagulho que o Thor não viu é que pra ser criado